today. This is a reading for the future Cancer. You do not need to be a Cancer to resonate with this reading. You can be energetically connecting to someone who does have Cancer somewhere in your astrological chart. You can have Cancer somewhere in your astrological chart. You came across this reading and it just resonates for you. You can also select the vibes here, Sikiksyd, which is cool too. And all the parts that I said in the description box down below. Thank you so much for supporting Sikiksyd. Check your moon sign and radiant Cancer in your astrological chart to see how you may resonate with these readings. Today I'll be doing an astrological reading for Cancer as well as a tarot reading for Cancer. So I will be reading the sky and predicting your future. Okay? The chart I will be using today is right here. You guys will be seeing exactly what I'm seeing on my laptop. And we're going to get right into it. April 14th, 1:31 p.m., Saturn sextile True Node, which is the North Node. It will be impacting Pisces, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Taurus, okay? Specifically, those signs will be feeling it the heaviest, but it will be impacting everybody. The way that this will be specifically impacting you, Cancer, is you will be seeing that you will be okay with being recognized for what you feel you are destined to do in this world. You will feel more comfortable and even more safe because you are willing to learn something new. Now, this is philosophically, psychologically, spiritually, religiously, okay? And there's also a recognition in a relationship, right? If you're in a relationship, that this is the relationship you feel you are meant to be in. And it does take a lot of effort, it does take a lot of work, but that is paying off. You will feel like, oh my gosh, it's totally paying off. Now, this can even be at work, okay? You'll be noticed by the masculine figures at work. Some of you guys who work in anything regarding beauty, the skin. For some of you guys, you could even work with hair, nails, okay? You could work with philosophy, psychology, spirituality, religion, the military, the government, money. Some of you guys could even work with travel, okay? Or you can help other people heal things that you yourself have struggled with, okay? And you're like, okay, I'm totally okay with being noticed for what it is that I am meant to do on this earth. That is the energy that you are carrying, okay? Now, you're feeling very comfortable with this energy. I'm saying that it's very hidden because of the number 4, the 4th degree. It's very hidden, but it is there. You feel like I'm on solid foundation. I feel good and I feel safe. Okay? You're also feeling like the lessons that you've been meant to learn in this lifetime that may have been a little bit more difficult have really paid off because you decided to do the work. Okay? Okay? With the Capricorn energy of the Saturn sextile, the true North Node, this is Jehovah, Dharma, Karma. Okay? It is also saying that you recognize that you are meant to do more on this earth than acquire what you can feel, see, taste, and touch. But that doesn't matter because it's not real. What matters is that you are doing what you are meant to do on this earth to help others and to be fulfilled within yourself. Okay, and you're being recognized for whatever it is that you do. April 15th, at 12:58 p.m., Vesta enters into Taurus, and this is at 0 degrees. This is a portal. Okay, we are going to be seeing a major focus of how do I feel towards home and family? And you want to be inspired, okay? That inspiration inside you that, really keeps you going is going to feel like it's acquired you things of luxury, things of leisure. This can be, with Victorian energy, these are also very beautiful things, but also that you are feeling more inspired to even get up out of bed or to live because you feel you are worth living for. You feel you are worth it. You feel you have value towards energy. You feel also very practical, grounded, stable. Okay, this is now entering into a very stable energy and recognizing that there is a lot about yourself that you didn't know. Okay? This is Aquarius, Capricorn, Aries, Scorpio energy as well, Taurus energy. It's like there are many things that you didn't know about yourself, right? And that led to difficulty to commit to certain things. And it's because you didn't think you were worth the things that you wanted to have, essentially. And You're recognizing that you are worthy of these things. You are worthy of whatever it is that you want in your life. That you are valuable. But due to the lack of knowledge of who you were, you didn't really see that. Okay, so it becomes much more clear to you. There's also the recognition that you want, this is like the spark of life, that you want there to be a feeling of practicality in your life, stability in your life, right? Comfortability. And I see you traveling somewhere you've never done before, or saying that, I'm going to travel somewhere I've never been before, or I'm going to do a job or an occupation I've never done before. I've never done before, but that's okay. You could be graduating for some of you. This is also saying you're recognizing if you're in a relationship, there's something about your partner that you cannot change. Okay? But Vesta entering into Taurus is also saying that the focus is you recognizing that you are inspired to live because you are worth living for. Okay? April 20th at 12:12 a.m. we have a new moon solar eclipse in Aries. This means new beginnings, new opportunities, new chapters, fresh starts, and it's quick shifts. Things end, things begin for you. Okay? And it's very quick. 29 degrees. I'm also seeing with the Aryan energy, it's saying that this is in sports. This can be, psychologically. Okay, this can also regard animals. This can regard cars, movement, your actions, your sense of identity. Okay, you're like, you know what? I feel brand new. Like I'm a new person. Like I'm a new me. And you know what? I don't care if it's the next second. If you say I'm different than I was a second before, I believe you. Because only you know that for sure. And you can be a new you tomorrow. You can be a new you the next minute from now. In this video, you can be a new you in the next year if that's what you want to be. You can be whoever you want to be. Okay? And that is the recognition. The Aries energy is very fast, quick, impulsive. Okay? And that's how you're moving. Out of a period of stagnancy. With the 12-12, it's saying that there was a period of stagnancy of, I need to look at things differently. Pisces, Sagittarius, Ophiuchus energy, and then bam, time to move. It's time to go. And you move. April 20th, 4:13 a.m., Sun enters into Taurus. And again, this is another portal where now there is this vibration of change and saying, you know what, it's also saying I am worthy of things that make me happy, things that bring me joy, okay? Also, there is financial abundance coming towards you regarding rapping, dancing, acting, singing, anything in the limelight. This can also be saying children, right? Your children could work in the entertainment industry of some kind. Maybe they are rappers or dancers or singers, okay? There's a feeling of value coming over you. I also see you having a lot of fun with your children, but there's a feeling of value and worth that is being shown to you. It's almost like an awakening, like you really didn't see this coming, and it's on the same day of that eclipse. So everything is happening very quick. It's a quick shift into the new with that portal there, right? Something you've never really, even imagined before. And it's recognizing that you have not committed to a lot of different things because you didn't think you were worth it. You didn't think you were worth having things that made you happy. You didn't think you were worth having things that brought a smile on your face or made you feel like a kid again because you think that if you have something of value, you will lose it. If you have something that will make you happy, well, that means it also has the potential to make you sad. And that's just too much power. And this is a risk. Right? With the double zeros. It is an absolute risk. And so you jump into this portal, right? You can be graduating, you can be doing a new job, you can even just recognize, you know what, there's a lot about myself I didn't even know. Right? And by you discovering these things with the sun, it's also being shown to other people and shown to you that you have a lot of value, Cancer, regardless of your gender. Okay? April 21st at 4:35 a.m. retrograde begins and it will be in Taurus. So it will be feeling like things are going backwards, right? You're like, I don't know what to really say. Is this the right thing to say? Is this the right thing to think? Okay, is this the practical, and it's practical. The thing is, it's going to get me where I want to go with the Taurian energy. Taurus is also very slow paced, so it can feel like communication is going slower, or it's even feeling like, it's not stable, right? It's a little unsteady. That's how it's going to feel. But the truth is, this is meant to force you to look at, why do I communicate the things that I do? And my communication is a reflection of what I think, which is a reflection of how I feel about myself and my own value, my own self-esteem, and my own self-worth. So your whole communication is going to change during this time, Cancer, okay? The way you think is going to change, the way maybe you even travel. I see like, I usually go this route to work, now you're going to go a different way to work. Just because, okay, Mercurian is also talking about transportation. Okay, it's the beginning of transportation before we get to the Jupiter energy of major travel. People wanting to get on that flight, right? So we're talking about maybe your neighborhood. You're like, I'm going to go down a different street today, right? And of course, Virgo energy, probably to work, gym, career, your everyday is going to change. That routine is going to change. You have a different routine. You're like, oh my God, I was doing one thing and I'm going to be doing something different, and that's cool. So you're really just going with it. You're not going to push against it. You're just going to go with it. But it is a change, and you notice it. You notice everything. April 27th, at 5:20 p.m. It is the fourth quarter. And it's going to be a moon in Leo, at 7 degrees. And it's going to be teaching a lot of emotional maturity and discipline about our emotions and to do what makes us happy, and also a revelation of what that is. What makes you feel, you're going to be feeling safe to be happy. It's okay for you to be happy. It's your happiness all within yourself, and that actually attracts in a partnership. Okay? Libra energy. This is also Cancer, Aries, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo energy. This is, getting in the driver's seat and a rags to riches story, but also being able to have the proper sense of joy as you overcome all trials and tribulations. Going through it the right way emotionally, not jumping over other people to get towards your joy, but doing it in just the right way. Okay, with it also having the 22 degree, it is something that manifests into the physical reality because you are the master architect and you saw the vision. Okay. Now, May 1st at 1:08 p.m., it's Pluto retrograde at 0 degrees, and it's also Aquarian energy here. Now, things are going to be feeling like, where are the changes? I need certain things to change. I need certain things to transform, to move. And this could be with finances, taxes, loans, assets, other people's money. This could even represent a mourning, right? It's recognizing that the change is not necessarily with the Aquarian energy about the people around you, but it's actually signifying how each one of us are stars and that we are the change. Okay, we are the transformation. And there is a healing, actually. There is a healing in the way that you begin to manifest what it is that you see. And it is something so brand new. So you could be doing something brand new, whether it's graduating or doing a new job or traveling somewhere new. But it's saying change is coming from you learning how to create from what you've never done before. That is the actual change. You are the change. The change isn't something that's happening around you. You are the change. May 2nd at 12:50 a.m., Juno enters into Gemini at 0 degrees. This is a big portal. Juno is all about the wife. Okay, it's also about how you feel about marriage. It's about what do you desire in marriage, and even if you want to get married, okay? It's about what do you want in the person that you would marry. So, Cancer, what's being highlighted to you is I want someone who will communicate. I want somebody who's willing to think in new ways, because maybe we don't think the same way, right? And it's okay to think in different ways in order for us to communicate in different ways. And someone who's willing to communicate in different ways and, explore and move in different ways and connect in different ways. And that the love is bigger than just our connection through our college and schoolmates, siblings, friends, but that it is saying it's also about the love that we have for one another. And it's saying that you're going to be doing something you've never done before with the way that you think and communicate regarding marriage. the way you think about it is going to change, and the way you talk about it is going to change. And for many of you, it's because there's a very important feminine energy in your life. Some of you, it's because you go to a tarot card reader, a psychic, a medium, a seer. And for some of you, it's because you recognize that you are now doing your job because it's the right thing to do, and it's because you love it. Basically, it's because you're emotionally fulfilled from doing it. There is somebody who you find to be very important to you. You are a masculine energy. If you are in a relationship, you are catered to. As a feminine energy, you are catered to in that relationship. If you're single, there's a masculine energy that finds you to be someone that is very important to them, and that the relationship could have started off emotional and became something that just never became official in the physical reality, or started off physical and became emotional. Okay, you are in a period, if you're a feminine energy, being receptive, but you're not speaking unless it's absolutely necessary. And many people want you to feel like they can't have you. A lot of people are very interested in you if you are a feminine energy. Okay? Wow, and you are okay with being alone as well. This has been your reading. Let's get into your tarot reading, Cancer. Hi, Cancer. Check your moon sign and where you get Cancer in your astrological chart to see how you may resonate with this reading. You don't have to be a Cancer to resonate with this reading. You can be energetically connected to someone who does have Cancer somewhere in your astrological chart. You can have Cancer somewhere in your astrological chart. You can across this reading and it just resonates. What is your future? Okay. How are you today? Okay. Wow. This is really beautiful reading. Someone's pregnant. Congratulations. For many of you, it is a boy. It doesn't have to be, but it looks like it's a boy. If you're going to a baby shower, it's a boy. So get whatever you think a boy baby needs. Okay. So you have the Lovers, beautiful energy, Gemini energy. You have the Six of Pentacles, Moon in Taurus. Okay. And you have the Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Ophiuchus, Pisces energy. With the Heaven's energy being the Queen of Cups, Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Sagittarius, Ophiuchus. Okay. So, Cancer, you are very emotionally available. Okay, very intuitive. And you have the best intentions. If you're in a relationship, you have the best intentions for the person you're in a relationship with. If you are single, you are someone that many people love. A lot of people are loving you during this time, Cancer. You are emotionally balanced. If you are feminine, you are very emotionally balanced, okay? And very receptive to what the universe has in store for you. You look very magical right now, and a lot of people are fighting over you. Okay, a lot of people are interested in you. A lot of people are competing for your attention. Some of you guys could be athletes. I see some of you guys could be competing. This could be a competition or something of that nature. I see you winning, if it is. Okay, I see you winning the competition. Okay? Yes, that's a yes. I also see you being inspired, okay? Regarding career, this can also be just in life. There's a sense of energy that is just sort of going to come over you. Okay? If you're a masculine energy, you are very sexually attracted to somebody. And you're taking action on that. You're deciding to ask somebody out. You're asking somebody out. A lot of people are asking for your number. A lot of people are just interested in you. Okay? And if you're in a marriage or a relationship, okay, if you're in a marriage especially, and when it passes away, the other person will not be married. Okay? This relationship is being looked over by somebody who is deceased. Okay? And if you are single, right, your love life is being looked over by someone who is deceased. Could be a colleague, a schoolmate, a sibling, a friend, a lover that is no longer living. Okay, a parent. You also allowing love into your life. You're like, okay, time for me to allow love into my life. You've been seeing 333 a lot. It's like you've been really focused, I would say, on being emotionally fulfilled within yourself and just loving yourself. And a lot of people are like really attracted to that because you love you as a feminine energy. A lot of people are gravitating towards that who are masculine energies. Okay? So you're like, I'm just going to allow love into my life, and you are choosing a lover officially, Cancer. Congratulations. With the Six of Pentacles, someone is putting you on a pedestal, okay? And maybe you're also receiving child support, but also you're being asked out. Someone wants to ask you on a date. Someone's like, I want to take you out, I want to show you off. And this is also an energy of wanting to give time, energy, resources. It's like, I want to give some time to you. I want to show you that I care about you. And you are being receptive as the Queen of Cups. Okay? Also, I feel like you're donating. You could be donating to something. Okay? This could be like an organization. This could be a business that you're donating to something. Okay? A charity. I feel like it's also very reciprocal. Like the energy you're giving is what you're receiving. You guys both have the same sense of self-worth and self-value that makes each other feel safe. Because you're naked. You're literally naked as things are burning down. Growing and blossoming around you. Okay? Okay. There's also a lot of attention on you, especially if you're a feminine energy. You don't really know that, but yeah, hold on. The card fell. You have the owl, and then the hidden energy is the magnet. Yeah, people are like what did I say? People are like drawn towards you. You have the owl, so number 16, so you see through the facade. Secrets are lifted. This is insights. This is being very wise, aware, observant, exploring the unknown, and knowing what's going on. Okay? So, if you're in a relationship, you could have found out about a form of infidelity, or they're just being other people, right? Interested in your significant other, or vice versa. This can also be like finding out something extremely shocking. Like something you thought was very stable is falling. I feel like someone. Let's see if we can get this out. You're watching the feminine energy. You feel like if you're a masculine energy, there's almost a feeling of like not expressing one's emotions, not being emotionally available, okay, feeling upset, feeling emotionally imbalanced, maybe not feeling financially balanced if you're a masculine energy. But feeling drawn with the number 32 here with the magnet. This is like a longing or a desire, gravity, magnet. Like it's, it's magnetic, it's an attraction, it's je ne sais quoi, it's a charm, seduction. A magnet, right? So, a yearning, it's a field of influence. It's like people are drawn to you, right? As the Queen of Cups, like people are like fighting over you, people are really interested in you, but there is a masculine energy that is wanting a commitment, but feeling imbalanced within themselves, like especially emotionally imbalanced. So most likely also financially imbalanced, worried, depressed, anxious. They could be having difficulties. Yeah. That's very interesting. See, I feel like you're very intuitive. So you see if things are toxic or if things are not toxic or if things are good for you, if they're not good for you. If you're a feminine energy, you're sitting in that energy. If you're a masculine energy, you've been ignoring your intuition. Yeah, it's like you're very popular and well known if you're a feminine energy. Okay? Someone looks at you as like the whole package. Even if you're in a relationship, they're looking at you as like the whole package. There could be a sense of jealousy or a feeling of like, I don't really want to express it. You're a masculine energy, it's like, You're scared to express your emotions because you feel like a lot of people are interested in the person that you want. Okay? Yeah. You want to offer a relationship or a commitment, though. Something solid, something stable. You want to be financially stable when you approach this feminine energy. You're trying to be practical and grounded about it and look at every single angle before you present yourself to the person. And you could have been too focused on, for some of you, if you're masculine, you could have felt like you were too focused on career or money. And that has gotten in the way of you in connection with a feminine energy you really desire. And so you feel like there's a lot of competition to get to this person. Yeah. You also could have allowed a Capricorn or an Aquarius to get in the way. Or you could have been healing from like your own breakup, okay, like a relationship and breakup that you went through. You could have had to heal that before you approach a feminine energy. Okay? Speaking of reading, Cancer, thank you so much for supporting Sikiksyd. Very interesting. I do see in this relationship there could be, a lot of someone is faithful, but like there are a lot of people interested in someone's partner. Like a lot of people. And there is the potential that somebody was breadcrumbing somebody with the Six of Pentacles. Moon and Taurus. And that allowed other opportunities to be presented to someone where they do care about that person. So it's like someone's like, oh, I took someone for granted. Wow. If you're a feminine energy, you're just being receptive to what is meant for you. From God. This has been your reading. Thank you so much for supporting Sikiksyd, Cancer.